Hello everyone, Garvit here, and today I'll be teaching you how to use all of your power when you punch, because a lot of boxers, when they punch, they cannot use 100% of their body's power, and they wonder what's the problem. So today I'll be helping you understand and figure out what's the problem. So let's start with the first tip. So what's the first tip? So the first tip is rotating, getting all the rotation from the legs, from the hips, because that's the main source of power. It's not your arms, it's not your big biceps, it's none of that. It's your legs, because the rotation's the main part. If you don't rotate, you won't get the power in, because this does not have any power in it. But as soon as these get twisted, now that has a lot of power. Same goes for every single punch. Doesn't matter what it is. Uppercut, I'm bending down, using my hips, coming up. If I did it without using my legs, it does not work. You have to use your legs. You have to twist your hips to get the power into the punch. And even after you do that and you punch someone, they don't get affected. Why is that? You're not punching in the right place. You need to figure out where you have to punch. Because if you're punching in random places, you're barely touching them using your whole power, it's just like punching the air. If you're shadow boxing and you use your full strength, you're just gonna hurt yourself. So if you're sparring with someone and you're not sure if you're gonna hit them or not, don't use your full power. Use your jab, set up your cross. If you just go for the cross and use all of your power, you're gonna hurt your shoulder. That's what the jab is for. Get your jab up, throw it, measure the distance. Oh, he's a bit away. So what I'll do is I'll step and cross. Do that instead. And then just add your power to it. So jab, okay, he's that far. There you go. And even if you hit them, you might be hitting the wrong place. You might be hitting them right in their stomach. And a lot of boxers condition their stomachs, their abs, their core. It's really strong, so it's not gonna affect them much. Or if you've seen someone's videos and they're like, oh, punch their shoulders, punch their arms, it's gonna make them weaker. No, it's not gonna affect them. This is not gonna affect someone as much as punching them in the face. So now where should you hit? I've already talked about this, but I'll talk again. So the place where you should hit is obviously the nose. The nose is such a crucial point. It makes the other person's nose bleed. It makes their eyes water, so they can't see anything. It makes them very vulnerable for any other punch. It can even knock them out. And this doesn't even have to be hard. You can use a jab to hit them in the nose. And as soon as they stop and you get their attention, boom, a cross will do it. Or if you jab, you can step and hook. It's that simple. And what other place can you hit? Obviously you can hit the liver and the kidneys. The liver is just below the ribs, so you hit there. If you hit any higher, it's gonna do a bit of damage, but not much. Same the kidneys on the other side, you hit them there. If you hit them anywhere else, not gonna do much damage. And you gotta be careful while throwing these body shots. You've got to make sure that that body part isn't covered. Because if you accidentally hit the elbow, oh, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. You won't be able to use that hand again. And your opponent will know as soon as you get hurt, they're gonna go for it. So make sure you do something so they're not defending that area and then you can attack it. My favorite combo is, that no one talks about, is throwing a hook. And as soon as you throw the hook, they go protect it. Most people are like, oh, you should slip with the body shots. This one, don't slip. Just boom, boom. That simple. If you slip, they're gonna see it coming. So this is how you do it. That's all you gotta do. That's enough to knock them out. Same thing for the other side. If you see your opponent, catching their punches or going to a high guard, just throw a jab. They go into a high guard, get him with a body shot or get him with an uppercut, whatever you think. And talking about uppercut, one of the weakest parts in your body is your chin. You hit the chin, it's gonna shake their whole head. It's gonna make their face go backwards. It's gonna hurt their neck. It's a very crucial point. And it will easily knock them out. And if you're weak, you do not have enough strength for a knockout punch, then you can hit the solar plexus. The solar plexus do not need a powerful punch to stop someone. It can be light, but it has to be sharp. Because if they see it coming, it will not work. So what do I mean by the solar plexus? It's the point in the middle of your body, just below your pecs, right here. So if you punch there, like that, that's enough. That's all you have to do to make them feel crucial pain and they won't be able to breathe. And this doesn't even have to be done correctly. Even if it's accidental, you can still really hurt them. Like I remember I was sparring with someone and I accidentally hit them in the solar plexus and it wasn't even a hard punch, but they couldn't breathe and my coach just said stop right there. He had to sit down because he was feeling such crucial pain and he couldn't even breathe to help it, is one of the most crucial places to punch in boxing too. So if you want to punch hard, make sure you punch in the right places with the right form. If you're punching and you're floating like some boxers do, like you're stepping forward and you want to throw it across, that is not going to get the power in. You're floating in midair. You don't know what the opponent's going to do. He could probably pivot, slip, do whatever he wants. You're in the air, you can't turn. If you're here, you have enough time to turn and react. If you're in the air, what are you going to do? Your opponent's already gone. He's going to punch you. He's going to knock you out. You can't do anything about it. Don't be in the air. Stay grounded. Just keep your heel off so you're fast. You come forward, you come back. You want to pivot, you can pivot. You can see everything your opponent does. But if you're in the air, or you're jumping up, or your back foot's lifting off, you won't be able to turn, you won't be able to move, you're going to get knocked out. It's that simple. So pay attention to the things that are talked about, and remember to hit the correct place with the correct technique and punch hard. And I'll see you in my next boxing video.